Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to your Essentials upper body workout today. So these are my fave moves, not just for building strength in the back, the shoulders and the arms, but for seriously helping sort out our posture, which, let's face it, as we all spend the majority of our time on our phones and on our laptops, we definitely need. So it's super important to not just stretch these areas, but also to strengthen them in the right way and in the right place to stop us from getting aches and pains. So if you do feel like you're one of those people that has a lot of tension up here and you often get pains, maybe even headaches, these are for you. If you don't get that, lucky you better do these anyway. Otherwise you will. In case you missed the memo guys, I'm Marissa and this workout is part of QUEENIN15, which is a 15-day fitness and empowerment challenge designed to help you build long-lasting foundations for your happiest, healthiest and most confident self. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry, click the link in the description below and you can sign up to the full challenge and receive 15 days of workouts, motivation and self-love secrets straight to your inbox. Alright, let's jump in with a nice quick warm-up then. Let's just really get into these areas. So start to just roll the shoulders out, guys. Softness in the knees, a little bit of engagement in the core, and we're just rolling the shoulders out today. So squeezing them up to the ears and dropping them down. Feeling all those little crunchy bits of tension and trying to breathe into them a little bit. And then reverse those shoulder rolls, bring them forwards. Oh, yes. Good, okay, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna take the right arm up and over. You're gonna bring it into a side stretch. Bend the knees, try and plant the hips so you don't displace the hips. So find that stretch through the side, then bring it all the way down and curl up through the center like a ragdoll. Other arm, there we go. Deep breath, lift out the waist, exhale, bend the knees into the side stretch. All the way round. Good. And then curl up through the spine as we always do. Good. Okay. Bend the knees, plant the hips again. This time we're just going to go side to side into those side stretches. So really good to just warm up the sides of the lower back and to release some tension there, because it all feeds in, guys. Tension in the upper back, the shoulders, the lower back, they all feed in to one another. So we need to make sure that we're working all parts of our body. Okay, now this time take it in to a little twist. Take those legs a bit wider and you're just going to twist through that body, reaching the fingers side to side. Make it as jazzy as you want. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, and come down to a plank to finish off the warm-up. I'm going to be spending this whole time on the floor anyway, so do pop a mat down, guys, if you want to. I should have said that earlier. Maybe I'll put it in the description or something. Okay, so we come to a plank, hands underneath the shoulders. In fact, rewind, let's just warm the wrists up a little bit. I always forget to do this, but it's really important, especially if you have sore wrists. So we're literally just clasping the hands together and giving them a kind of roll around. Good, now just take some little circles and give me some fingers as well, sparkle fingers, because as we're in our planks and our push-ups, guys, you want to make sure that the fingertips are engaged. You're pushing the fingertips into the floor, not just locking out and putting all the weight in the wrists, otherwise we are going to have pain in the wrists, which we don't want. So hands under the shoulders, we come into our plank. Here we go. So take the knees off, tuck the tailbone under, push it all the way up. You're going to send the hips all the way up, stretch back to a down dog. Ooh, got a nice little click. Then curl through the spine, back to the plank and tap the knees. Again, lift up, hips up, stretch as far back through the shoulders as you can and drop the heels towards the floor. Don't worry if they don't touch. Then curl back through the spine, unfold it, drop the knees down. Here we go, 2 more. So we're just really waking up the shoulders. Curl through, hit the plank, knee tap, last one, here we go. Send it up, curl through, and then drop the knees and stretch back to your child's pose. Just have a little stretch there. Smashed it. Okay, so coming in to our exercises. First one is for the back muscles. So we're going to come all the way down, laying face down on the floor. Fingertips are going to come up to the forehead. You're going to anchor the shoulders back and down. So really trying to think about the shoulder blades sliding down the back for this one. All we're going to do from here is think about the body being really long, like a piece of string is coming up the top of the head. We're going to exhale to lift up. Elbows come back, you squeeze the shoulders together, back up to the forehead, and we drop all the way down, okay? We have 10 of those. Make sure the core is engaged the whole time. You're trying to think about pulling the belly button away from the floor rather than pressing it in, if that makes sense. So inhale to prepare, exhale, here we go. Lift, fingertips to forehead, toes are just off the floor as well. Squeeze the elbows back, all the way up and down. Again, lift, elbows back, take it up and drop. We have 10 of these all together. This is 3, lift, squeeze back. So nice long line. It's going to depend on your mobility, how high you can lift the back, guys. I don't have very much mobility, so I can't lift mine too high. But what we want to really think about is creating length rather than height in this one. So I don't want you to think about going as high as you can. I want you to think about making the body as long as you can and sliding the shoulders down. So we actually activate the muscles and we don't just use our flexibility, especially if you have hypermobility. That's super important. Okay, we have 3 more. 3. Yes. 2. Last one. And 1. Okay, we're going to hold it here. We're going to pulse it as we always do. So elbows pulling back and down. You're going to lift that back. 10. 9. That's it. 8. 7. Squeeze the shoulder blades together like you're trying to hold a pencil between them. 4. 3. 2. 1. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, give it a little stretch back. Fabulous. Okay, we come on to a press up, guys. So it's time to get your press ups. You have 3 options. Option 1, if you're completely new to press ups, you find them super tough, it's fine. You're going to start here in a box shape. Hands are slightly wider than the shoulders. We're zipped up low, neutral spine as always, so we're not dropping into the lower back. And you're just going to think about taking the chest down to the floor, okay? That's number 1. Number 2 option is walking those hands a little bit further away from the knees so you find a long line in the spine. Again, we're super zipped up, so we have the long lower back and our core is engaged. And then this one, you're going to try and take that whole body down to the floor. So try not to leave the bum up in the air. Try and take that whole body down and all the way up, as low as you can manage. Option 3, if you're feeling like the Hulk today and you want to take a full press up and you know that you've got that form spot on, then go for it. Again, that whole body in one long line, taking it all down towards the floor. Exhale to push back up. Okay, there are your 3 options, guys. So choose one. You can always progress or you can always regress, depending. Listen to that bod. We can do 8 of those and then 8 pulses at the bottom. Okay, here we go. So pick your position. Whichever one we're doing, make sure we're zipping up through the core. We inhale to take it down, we exhale to push up for 8. 7. 6. Keeping that neck nice and long, keep your gaze just slightly forwards from your hands. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Okay, little tiny rest if you need it. If not, drop to your lowest point. 8 pulses. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, firing up those arms. Okay, great work. We're going to drop that down. We're going to go back to those back lifts. Here we go. Round 2 of these. Exactly the same as we did before. So long line through the neck. Shoulders squeezing down, core engaged, pull the belly button away from the mat, the floor, and little squeeze of the glutes as well there, helping us out. Here we go. Exhale to lift. Squeeze the elbows back, up to the forehead, and drop to 10. Squeeze. 9, remember, pencil between the shoulder blades. 8, 7, making that body as long as you can. Think more length rather than height. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get ready to hold for that pulse. Let's go, team. Take it up. Squeeze it up. Pull the elbows back, shoulder blades back and down. We pulse for 10, 9, 8. Really use those back muscles. Think of the bra strap, someone pulling you up from there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh, I really felt that in the obliques for some reason. Good. Okay, little stretch back. Then round 2 press ups. Here we go. Wrist roll if you need to. If it's super painful on the wrist, guys, what you can do is take press ups on an elevated surface, so either on a wall or like on the sofa or something. That will just relieve a bit of weight out of the wrists if they get too much. Okay, here we go. 8 pulses. Let's go for it. Tuck under, lengthen the body. All the way down for 8. 7. Yes. 6. Practice makes perfect on these, guys, so don't worry if you don't feel like you're getting too low today. It's gonna get there. We just keep chipping away at it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's pulse it. Here we go. Finish off those arms. We go for 8, 7, 6. Oh, as low as you can. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! And stretch it back. Oh, gorge. Okay. Finisher. It's side plank time. I love a good side plank. They are so good for working a little bit of everything, to be honest. So, stacking the hips one on top of the other. Come on to your left forearm. Really important to lift out of the shoulder. Now, option 1 is to keep the leg on the floor. Option 2 is to have both legs straight so that when you lift both hips. Okay, that one's a little bit tougher. Quite a lot tougher, actually. So, see how you go. Make sure the hips are stacked one on top of the other. That top hip almost pull in slightly forwards. We go for 8 lifts. Here we go. Take the hips all the way up for 8. Go as high as you can. Send those hips nice and high. 7. Yes. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, we hold and pulse. Here we go. Send it up. Squeeze through these obliques. I'm going to demo this one all the way up just so you can see what it looks like here. Pulse it up for 8, 7, 6. This is super tight, guys. Squeezing. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. So, probably felt it in that arm a bit. Hopefully in the core somewhere along the way as well. Here we go, last side. Let's finish off our upper bod. So, be down or both legs straight, whichever one you're going for. Top hip coming over, zipping up, lifting out of here, lifting out the shoulder. Here we go, let's go for it. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, yes, as high as you can. 3, 2, like you're being scooped up. 1, good, here we go, ready for those pulses, whichever option you're going for. Take it up, find your highest point, lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, push it, 1, yes, so good. Okay, take it back to your child's pose. Let's have a little stretch through those shoulders and then tuck the toes and come straight up to for your down dog. Have a little walk through the heels. Take a deep breath and exhale. Drop those shoulders down. Keep those fingertips engaged again so we don't put too much pressure on the wrist. And then walk the hands all the way in. Give it a little lower back swing. And curl up through the spine. Roll the shoulders out. And then let's just take, oh my God, hair everywhere. Take the left arm across, drop that shoulder down, have a little stretch there. Good, you can just take gentle little kind of rotations through that upper body, just to add to that stretch. Nice big circle. Oh, release the other arm. There we go, send it across. And then little rotations. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears, good. And then just take little side to side stretches. So the next workout is gonna be a proper good stretch for the upper body and the shoulders. Good, take one more deep breath. Collect all the good vibes. Yes, bring the hands together, yes. So next workout is gonna be a nice stretch for that upper bod. So, oh, it's gonna feel great, especially after that workout today. So I will see you then, team. Well done, queens.